Hey guys, it's Wendy. It is March 1st and the new spring products are out. So I am making a recipe from the new Season's Best cookbook. Oh my gosh, doesn't that peach tart look amazing, by the way? I will be making that when the peaches are in season here in New Jersey. But tonight we are having these truffle burgers, and I wanted to share this recipe with you. And I am so excited because I don't need to stick my hand in the chopped meat. All right, and I'm gonna show you how. So I actually, this recipe is supposed to be beef and sausage. I am not using sausage, but I did have some bella mushrooms that I needed to use. So I'm kind of making the burger recipe kind of a cross between the beef mushroom burgers and the black truffle burgers. So bear with me. All right, so I have a pound of chopped meat is already in the bowl. And by the way, this is our new beautiful stand mixer. I'm going to talk about that in a sec, but you'll see I have the mixing beater on already and my chopped meat is already in the bowl. All right, so there's my chopped meat. And then to this, I'm going to add 1 egg. Gosh, this makes me so happy that I don't have to mix this by hand. I can't even begin to tell you guys. All right, the mushrooms, this is actually about a pound of mushrooms, and I also chopped up just a little bit of onion because I like onion in my burgers. So you want to cook this in your micro cooker for about 3 minutes in the microwave and drain all the water off. You don't want all that water in your burgers. All right, so this is still kind of hot. And we're going to put this in. I'm just trying to keep the last of the water out of my burgers and just get all this yumminess. Now, this black truffle seasoning, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. It smells pretty potent also, okay? I have not tried it yet because I've been dying to make this recipe. But I have been hearing that it is quite potent. So go easy on it. All right. We're gonna put 1 teaspoon of black truffle in here, and you can see it's all really finely browned. So this would be a good air fryer seasoning. Also, you can use this on your fries too. How yummy would that be, right? Okay, and now we are going to use the mix setting on the deluxe stand mixer. And while this is mixing, I am going to talk about it just a little bit. All right, so the mixer has cord storage in the back, an on-off switch. It has 6 presets, so you could do, man, that black truffle's getting me. You could do a custom setting and do whatever you want. You can, I have to push this down. You could do custom, you could do whip if you want to make whipped cream, and it does come with the whipping beater. You can do cream for when you're doing butter and sugar for your cookies. And notice that it's got a preset time, and it also shows you which beater you should be using, which is really cool. You can mix, which is the setting we're going to use. And then you can also, you can beat, or you can knead and make some bread. So, and I have used that function and that works really well. I made the new sourdough bread mix. We're gonna make that again, but that was really delicious also. Okay. Back to mix, just like all of our other appliances, press the button once. You can adjust the time if you want, and then just press the start. Now, what's so cool about this is it will actually go slow in the beginning and then it will speed up. And that beater has a silicone scraper on the edge, so you can see it is scraping all that stuff off of the side, so you don't have to stop and scrape and restart again. It will just mix everything perfect all by itself. Now, you can also use this to shred meat if you wanted to, in addition to doing all of your baking stuff. So, super handy gadget to have in the kitchen appliance. Now, one thing I do want to tell you about the mixer is it is only available as a host exclusive for March and definitely April. So if this is something that you think you need in your kitchen, let me know. We'll get you on the calendar. Even if you just want to pass the catalog around to your friends, we could do an online party, in-home party. It is $159.60 in March because you can get it at 60% off, and in April it's $199, and you get it as a 50% post half price item. So I don't know how long it's only going to be available to host before you be able to buy it as a guest in a party. A couple other things I want to just show you real quick, and let me just spin you around while this is still going. Look, see our chop meat's going so nice. All right, back here, this is a carrying handle, so you can actually lift your mixer using that. This is the release so that you can lift the tilt head. Here's your cord storage, so you could just wrap that up. And it's not that heavy for a stand mixer. So it isn't that difficult for me to move this around my kitchen. Comes with all the beaters. And if you wanted to, you can also get this pouring shield, which is pretty handy to have. And it also comes with a cooking guide with all kinds of recipes. And I think this recipe for the truffle burgers is in here too. All right, this is almost done. And I'm gonna just show you real quick. We're gonna make those burgers. A couple of other new products that are keeping my hands out of the chopped meat that I'm very excited about that. All right, so see, and it's all done. So if you're making cookies and you're creaming your butter and sugar, you can go and prep some other ingredients and then come back. And you don't have to babysit it because it will just go until it's all done and it comes out perfect. All right, let's just clean that extra meat and stuff off of here. These burgers also have a sauce that you can make. It's a truffle sauce, and it's kind of like a yum yum sauce, but it uses the truffle mix instead of using some sort of Asian seasoning or something like that. Okay. And this is kind of spring loaded, so you have to push this up. There is a spring here. And here is your silicone blade that was scraping the sides of the bowl so nicely. All right, and then the bowl is locked into the base, just like that, so you can just take that right off. And then I'm going to use the burger slider press. I don't need the slider insert. I'm doing full-size burgers tonight. And this is kind of cool because it's like spongy on the bottom, so you can pop your burgers out. And it's also got this little dimple, which is really cool. You guys could see that. That makes that little indentation in the middle of your burger so that you don't, it doesn't like all curl up and get fat in the middle. It stays nice and flat. Now, because I have the mushrooms in here, I'm going to just do a little spritz with the oil because I want to make sure that this easily comes out of my burger press. And then here's another new product. We now have the extra large scoop, just like our other stainless steel scoops, but it's a great size for making burgers because it is a 1/4 cup. And you can just put your chopped meat in there. And then you take this part and you just press it down. And I do like to do this on a flexible cutting mat. I'm gonna get a little wax paper though, because these seem, everything was kind of warm, so these seem kind of soft, and I don't want to have a problem getting them in the pan. So I do sometimes flip these out on wax paper just to keep these guys going. And sometimes you do need to use a scraper around the edge just to get that loosened up. So just use your little scraper there. And then it falls right out. All right. And then one last thing I want to show you is we have a new cast iron pan that I'm going to use to cook these burgers. And I'll take a picture of them when they're all done and give you my review of the black truffle. But this is our new you around. This is our new cast iron grill pan. It is a 12-inch skillet, just like our other cast iron, but it is got the ridges so that you can grill, and we have a redesigned press also. And you can see this is rounded on the edges, so it fits a little bit better than the square press did. So I will take a picture of these burgers when they're all finished, and I'll let you know how they came out and how my family liked them. If you want any more information about any of these products that I just talked about, let me know. One more that I do want to tell you, we have these really cool spatula tongs, and let me just grab those to show you real quick, because these are perfect for your burgers. These are perfect for ribs. They work just like the other tongs. Hold them upside down and squeeze to open, and hold them up right and squeeze, and they stay closed. And look at those, aren't they nice? These are perfect for ribs or for big pieces of chicken, your burgers. Fish is really good with these because it keeps the fish from like falling on either side and breaking. So these are pretty cool too. So everything you need for indoor grilling, especially in February and March. So any questions, let me know. And if you want the recipe, I'm happy to post it below. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.